Hello, welcome back into Wenzel's World on this Wednesday edition. And you can plainly see that I'm out of my general surroundings. And I'm up down south in the Great Smoky Mountain. So that's the reason I didn't get a video out at the first of the week. So, and this morning I got all my morning stuff out here. My Peterson's Bulldog Army mount, and in it I got some Peterson's early morning pipe. This is the first opportunity I've had to be able to make a video. The missus and myself, we're celebrating our 39th wedding anniversary. And this is where it started as far as the honeymoon goes. 39 years ago, we were down there in Gatlinburg. So, anyway, we're back to where we started as far as the honeymoon goes. And it's been very enjoyable. Yesterday we took in Dollywood and heard the Kingdom Heirs sing 3 different times. They sang 4 times, and we heard them 3 different occasions. And so enjoyed that. And I woke up early this morning and couldn't go back to sleep. I thought this would be a good opportunity if I can catch it before all the tourists get here, because in about 2 hours, this parking lot where I'm sitting at right now is going to be filled up. So anyway, it's about 6:15, 6:20 or so in the morning here. So anyway, so how y'all been doing? Haven't had much of an opportunity to catch up on any of y'all's videos. Just a little bit of evening time when we finally get settled down at the motel out on the balcony. I can get out there and smoke and relax a little bit. And I'll look at look at somebody's video some. But anyway, just filled up with odd and end different activities. And it's a very nice, cool, crisp morning. The crows are up, the other birds are up, the tourists are out. I just had somebody drive up beside me. We'll see how they like pipe smoke. Taking pictures. It's real pretty up here. Very beautiful. And I wish I could have get out here when the sun was up. It's coming up now, back over in the east there. But if it come out much later, it'd be so much noise and so many people, you wouldn't be able to see. So then people took a picture and they're driving away. So and over in front of me, it's nothing like it is back behind me. in front of me is just the hill growed up, and it's just right there. Probably one reason the traffic noise probably bounces off that little hill right there. But it's real pretty. When the sun's up, it shines on this mountain over here. Mm, it's you see all of the trees and things better, and how the ridges lay, uh, and there's some other scenes up in here. This is not the only one. There's just bukus of scenery up here. I don't know if you ever been to the Smoky Mountains or not, but beautiful. And there's different places to stay. A couple of nights we've been in a motel. Then we're going to stay in a bed and a breakfast. We couldn't stay there the first of the week because of the arrangements with the owner. But anyway, we'll be staying in a bed and breakfast, and they'll be serving breakfast to us. So I brought some different types of tobacco with me. I brought a little bit of this early morning pipe for the early morning, and my early morning pipe. This is one I usually use in the morning time. And then I brought some LJ Peretti with me. That particular, it's the English blend. I brought it for my nighttime relaxing. It's the LJ Peretti Oriental number 40, I think is the name of it. Those, I ordered whatever, 6 or 7 blends from them back, when was it, a couple of months ago. And most of them got about a 2 or 3 rating. And one of them I give a 4 out of 5, so I thought that's pretty good. And that's the one I brought with me. Oh, that there drawing right there sure tasted good. Something else about this air, I guess. And that particular drawing that I drew in, I don't know what part of tobacco that was, but that sure tasted good. And I tell you what I've been doing with this here. Now this here pipe here, it takes a, oh, I can't remember now which one is the bigger size filter. Is it the 9? You know, wire. The smaller the number, the heavier the wire is. Looks like it'd be the other way around. But I can't remember if it's a 6 millimeter. Is that the little one? Or the 9? Is that the bigger one? 9 is more than 6, but my coffee done got cold. mm. Yeah, that's the way it goes when you're not at home. Have to make do with what you got, ain't you? But I tell you what I've been doing with these here Army mount thing. I'll smoke it down a while, about a half a bowl, and then I put in one of these filters. This in here is called activated charcoal white elephant. It looks like that right there. And I'll smoke about a half a bowl of it, and then I put my filter. Well, I usually been wiping it out a little bit. Wipe whatever condensation's in there out of there a little bit. Start the filter dry, ain't it? I've been enjoying that. That way the filter don't get so used so much. Because I'm going to tell you something. I'm so cheap. And I don't want to have to buy these filters a whole lot. So I'll smoke it down about a half and then put a filter in. And use it again. And again. And again. Well, like I say, I use that money on something else. Like the electric bill or some gas or something other. Now I tell you what that did. That took some of the flavor away. Not a whole lot, but it cut down on some of that. How can you? Well, you know how it does when you get down to about half or more than half a bowl. You know it's gonna get a little bit stronger. It cuts down on that a little bit stronger taste. Of course, I got an English blend in here. I don't know what it would do with your aromatic blend. And I brought a 5 gallon, one of them big 5 gallon coolers, some Caldwell spring water with us. Oh me. The wife, she's pretty insistent on using spring water. She don't want to buy bottled water. Well, anyway, happy wife, happy life. So, get a little of that ash off there. Since we in the great outdoors, we just put it right down there. And get a little more fire to it. You know how it does, you'll have an ember in one spot and not all over, won't burn evenly. Well, how long we been going? 15 minutes? And you know people up here from everywhere, all over the United States, foreign countries, people speaking languages you don't even know what they're saying. And the weather's been nice, hadn't had any rain yet. Got sort of steamy yesterday. Wasn't because of the humidity of the dew points, it's just late spring weather. I visit the leather shops when I get a chance. I enjoy looking around to see what they're doing. So far, they do good work. They using leather and top grain leather, and most of what they're doing is stamping. I haven't seen any leather carvers yet. There are not a whole lot of people that do leather carving when you start visiting places like that. I know the fella's got a YouTube channel. He builds saddles. He lives out in Texas. He entered one of his saddles into a competition, won first place, carved the whole thing, even on the cantle, done finger carving. Man, I'm telling you, they don't tell you how many hours of work he has in all that carving. If you got all day to work on it, it don't take that long to build a saddle, but when you start all that carving, that's where gets time consuming. Carving those impressions in there, very time consuming. People wonder why it costs so much when you start buying leather goods. Somebody wanted a guitar strap made and said didn't want anything fancy. I priced it to them, said they didn't have that much money. I don't know what they'd thought if they'd wanted a fancy one with a bunch of carving on it and it uh, lined on the inside and everything. I don't know what they'd said. You know, you figure in your time, you figure in your material, and then your time, whatever it is, if it's $20 an hour to do it or whatever it is. So it costs quite a bit. So People making handmade boots, I mean custom boots. They measure your feet. Each foot got a different measurement. And they build that boot for each foot to fit that particular foot. That's high priced pair of boots. You know, you pay a couple of $1,000s for a pair of boots. Well, you know, it's they measure everything about your foot and ankle, different angles. I mean, they building it to fit each foot. It's pretty expensive, so start getting into this leather work, it gets pretty high. I learned a long time ago you won't sell anything like that at a flea market. Everybody looks at you and say, you tell them how much you want for it. Oh, that's too much. I tried a couple of flea markets back years ago. That don't fly. Well, I guess I'll get off here. Let y'all look at somebody else's channel a while. Appreciate you stopping by. And to you subscribers, we're getting closer to the 2,000 mark on subscribers to this channel. I'm kicking around some things to do when I hit the 2,000 mark. Do some type of a goal. So anyway, but to you subscribers, well, I appreciate you. Comments, thumbs up, things like that. So glad you're getting a little peace of mind or information or inspiration or something out of the channel. So till we meet again, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna move this camera a little bit and show you some of this scenery. Like I said, the sun's coming up back over here. Well, I'm gonna sit here a little bit longer, finish this up, then I'm gonna head down, see what the missus wants to do today. So till we meet again, y'all have a good day or evening, whatever time you're watching this. And until we meet again, adios.